Our owners and the brilliant team here at Buxton Whitehorse team, it is our absolute pleasure in welcoming each and every single one of you to the auction for this wonderful residence. Now, assisting me, you do have a number of my colleagues. You would have all met Casey Wang throughout the campaign, doing a sterling job to assist in which you may purchase. Now, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting any bids or offers on a property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders. It prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'll be making a bid on behalf of the owner are simply vendor bid, and by law I as your auctioneer can make a vendor bid. They're made available for your perusal and been on display for the previous half an hour have been a contract of sale and section 32. Now I'm going to take them as read and understood, but to confirm with you, the property we are selling is number 4 Mahala Court here in Blackburn South. The chattels involved with today's sale are fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electric light fittings of a permanent nature. You'll sign today cash and unconditional contracts within which there are no cooling off periods. For the successful bidder amongst you, your obligations are simply twofold. One, it is to autograph the paperwork acknowledging the terms, the conditions and the price of the auction. Secondly, it is to pay deposit equivalent to a humble 10% of the final sale value, with the balance due at settlement the negotiated terms you've talked with our agents. Now, by bidding here today, you're telling me that you've read and approved the relevant documentation. Once again, any last minute questions and queries, direct them to my Buxton colleagues. They'll be more than happy to assist. Well, folks, we do have a wonderful large family home for you to consider here. A property that certainly stands high and mighty, not only in stature, but certainly in the quality of lifestyle to be had by you and the family. Pretty as a picture outside, charming, plenty of character, architecturally designed, very unique indeed, folks. We can see that we have a property of substance, not just externally, but as soon as you walk inside, you've got everything that you would want when it comes to comfortable and quality family living. An abundance of bedrooms are spread throughout the property, smartly, I must say. 3 of them downstairs and the master upstairs, given that, I guess, not only accommodation for you and the growing family, but designed in a way where there's that bit of separation where I think it only induces harmonious living between you and the younger generation. I guess the living spaces we have in abundance, both formal and informal, upstairs and downstairs. So if you maneuver around and hang as a crowd downstairs, no problems. However, if you wish a bit of privacy away from each other, we've got the upstairs section segregated away. Like I said, only promotes harmonious living between you and the household. A couple of bathrooms to certainly complement the bedrooms that we have. Renovations have been conducted, not only in those bathrooms, the floorboards, the kitchen. Over the years, updates have been made to make sure that it is comfortable for you. But look, there's a little bit of room if you want to add your own magic. If you want to certainly add a little bit of your own personal touch to it, convert it and make it your own, there's maneuverability in that regard as well. A wonderful yard setup where you're surrounded by palm trees, both front and back, folks. And we get not only to be able to enjoy a beautiful setup outdoors where you can host and entertain down the track, but that's a great private space, large enough for you, your kids to run around and play, and of course for any pets and four-legged friends that you may have in a household. Quiet in location, of course, tranquility at its best in our court position here. However, location-wise, you're so close to Orchard Grove, I should say, primary school, reserves around the corner as well. Local shopping, you want to head towards Brickworks or Burwood One, easy as can be. Box Hill gives you something a little bit more substantial shopping-wise and public transport-wise. And of course, you want to gain access to across metropolitan Melbourne, do so with ease, get onto Burwood Highway, potential on M1, you can certainly get across anywhere. So folks, think about it. We provide you a substantial home, great land offering, elevated living at its best, folks. This is your time to buy well for you and your growing family. Just remember, interest rates just dropped earlier this week. If that's a sign of things to come, folks, we all know what tends to happen to prices as time goes on and interest rates drop further. So if you are keen, get into our Blackburn South market. This is your time to buy better and get your foot in the door before things could certainly get out of hand budget-wise for yourself. So I turn it over to you now to have your say, calling for an opening offer, opening bid here for number 4 Mahala Court. Where shall we begin? Name your price. Name your figure. Where do we say go? In your hands here. Bottle of champagne is up on offer for the first bidder here today. We don't always ask for your best bid, just something to maybe kickstart proceedings, to get the ball rolling. What do we say, go folks? I understand you are a little bit nervy, a little bit tentative at the start of an auction. Everyone's a little bit gun shy. However, I find that once you've made the first bid, you'll feel a lot more relaxed. You'll get used to the swing of things. I don't mind where we start. Open to your suggestion, folks. 1.25. Welcome in, good luck. Lovely work there. Look for a start and good luck with you at $1,250,000. Lovely work there. Let's use it as a basis for us to build upon, folks. What do we say? We've got $25,000 on the advance. Let's make it 1,275 from here. At $1,250,000, I love this bid. We're going 25, which should only be instinctive bidding. Surely, don't let inhibitions hold you back. This is your time to stamp your mark on proceedings at $1,250,000. Could I say 1,275 now? At $1.25 million now in a brilliant location, close to everywhere. Great schooling, wonderful parkland. Quiet, serenity at its best, folks, at 1.25. I love to think 1,275 going what? At $1,250,000. Surely this is your time and chance, folks. Twice at $1,250,000 the offer for this beautiful double-story residence, expansive living for the third and final time at $1,250,000. I love to say 1,275. Well, folks, I do have the prerogative to place vendor bids. It's definitely not my preference. But however, as mentioned a bit earlier, I do have the right to do so. If your inactivity was to continue, you certainly with no option. I have to move things and progress things forward with vendor bidding. But what would you like to play? At $1,260,000, would you follow 1.3 now? Sir, ma'am, what would you like to do against you at 1.26 million? Of course, 4 bedrooms, as I mentioned. The upstairs has got that separate retreat area. You can see the configuration there. Not only could be a living space, you could potentially use it as a home office. Well known people like to conduct business from home these days. Maybe work from home, very common I guess play these days for most organizations and small businesses. At $1,260,000, I love to think at least what, 1.3? Going third and final chance at $1,260,000. Well, look, I did offer them 10s and I happily, gladly accepted it. If 10 does entice you when you wish to continue down that road and that trend, sir, ma'am, happily for you to go there as well. But I suggest you up the ante at $1,260,000. Once again, I'm at $1,260,000. Can I say a better bid beyond 1.26? Thanks for your patience there. Just getting some clarity on instructions. Any further advance? If not, we will progress it forwards. Just fair warning. Guys, your instructions anymore. It's at $1,260,000. Hold for now, no problem. Everyone else holding back at $1,260,000. I tell you what, folks, I'm going to progress things forward with a vendor bid. As I mentioned, I'm going to progress it to $1,280,000. I'm going to lodge that figure there, just 20s on the advance. It is against your buyer there, Casey, and to anyone else, against a young couple as well, to anyone else, happy for you to join in on the action. Vendor bid, progressing things forward, just to give you a better guidance on value, folks. At 1.28 it is. Of course, given what we have, the location that we're in, of course, what we do provide you amenity-wise, I'm scared. Maybe a little bit, I guess, scared of the occasion, a little bit nervy. We do get it, but we want to help you get across the line. I understand maybe you've got your eyes on the prize. This could be your first experience going to an auction. The team at Buxton's are here to help you, to put you at ease. At $1,285,000 the offer, I love to think $1,300,000. Surely now. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of confidence, folks, just to edge in front. Chip away in 5, so that makes it easier for you. Happy to call it 1.29 at $1,285,000. Close to everywhere. Quality lifestyle to be $185,000. I can tell you what, folks, I'm going to give you a bit of time just to reconsider your options and the tactics a little bit. Casey and I, we're just going to go inside and have a chat with our owner, update them on exactly what is going on. I'm hoping you could use this time, maybe consultations. You have been Alrighty folks, thank you so much for your kind patience. It is very much greatly appreciated. We've had a really lovely chat with our owner. I can't of course reveal everything, but I'm going to emphasize a couple of things just to give you an idea. When I left proceedings, the final offer was at $1,285,000 on the left hand side. Like I said a little bit earlier, I'm hoping you reconsidered your options, maybe reassessed your situation and positioning. If that has been the case, I'm going to tell you this, we're not that far away from finding new owners. A flurry of bids at 1,295, 1,300 if you will there, sir, man. At $1,295,000, 1.3, could I say, on your behalf there at 1,295 the offer, thinking $1,300,000. Should only be intuitive bidding, of course, with the beautiful residence that we do got, the size and substance that it has at $1,295,000. I love to think 1.3 going once, twice, third chance now at $1,295,000. Could I say 1.3? Folks, I'm going to make one rule very clear. Team to find out what our owners are looking for. They block out the rest of the competition. They get exclusivity. They get priority. Of course, there is no second preference. At $1,295,000, if you are keen, I certainly invite you in. Let's call it 1.3 now. 5 to get you there. First time, $1,295,000. Could I say 1.3 anywhere? Twice at $1,295,000. I'd love to think 1.3. Any takers? Are we all done? Finished going. Third and last call, 1.3. Welcome in and good luck. Timing their run to perfection there at $1,300,000. I'd love to think 305 now. What is it? Let's go for a quick rebuttal, a swift retort. When I say 1,305,000. Victor, how are we traveling there? 1.3. That is the current winning bid. Love to think 1,305,000 now. Given of course once again the elevated presence. Great street frontage here. Wonderful appeal. Love to think 1,305 at $1,300,000. Farfield anywhere. Love to think 1,305 now. But a 1.3 neat we've got. Can I say 1,305 going once, twice at $1,300,000 going for the third and final chance at $1,300,000. I'll make it very clear to you folks, I would not be making any more vendor bids today. I'll just more better bid. That's a course of action I'll take. If you have been holding back to the very, very end of proceeding, now's your time. At $1,300,000, let's review your aces now at 1.3. Any involvement here from across the road? Anything further? 5 more. Casey, how we're traveling there? Love to think 1,305. 1.3 to the family on my right hand side there. If that anything not that far away. At $1,305,000, love to think 1.31 now. Going. First call. 131 it is. 1,310 the offer. At 1,310, $5,000 more with the same. Sir, at $1,310,000. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, they've already set the trend for interest rates. It's been reduced earlier this week. As the year goes on, I'm sure there could be more movement there. If it was to reduce further, folks, the market is now at $1,310,000. A lot said maybe good. They actually bid that first. Love to think 1.32 now. So at $1,315,000, they said 10. I took the lower figure. Should have went higher. At $1,315,000, could I say 1.32 now? At 1,315, 13.15 it is then. Love for you to snatch it away to make it 1.32. Instructions. Just let them know if we were to pass it in, we'll be treating with the other family exclusively. Let's go a little bit more. What do you say? Properties like this, not always easy to come by, given of course the position that we are at. Quiet, family friendly. 10. At $1,330,000. This is your time, your chance, folks. Quality property, beautiful location at $1,330,000. Are we all done? Finished. Going. First time at 1.33. Haven't heard from you all. Any interest there? To go a little bit further. Twice. At $1,330,000. Hopefully the bidding only gives you confidence to dig deeper. Any interest? Any better bid beyond 1,330,000? Third and final call at 1.33. Sir, what would you like to do? This is your time. Remember, great offering. You've hunted so long, I'm sure you've had your eyes on this. Sure, not even another 5. Happy for you to reconsider there at $1,330,000. Right hand side's got it. Just count it one time. First, second, third call. I'll tell you what, folks, I'll give you time just to reconsider again. I'm going to get final instructions from our owner before we conclude proceedings. $1,330,000 is with you. Be back with you shortly. Thank you. Okay, folks, thank you once again for your kind patience when I did pause proceedings. Was at $1,330,000. Oh gosh, we are so close to finding new owners here today, folks. If you knew what I knew, certainly if you're interested in a property, you will make that further bid because you'll know that you're gonna. Because if you do not, we were gonna deal with them one-on-one at $1,330,000. I'm happy to chip away 5 small folks. I turn it over to you. Could I say 1,335 now? Victor, has our buyer yet changed their mind at all? Have they thought about going that little bit further? Maybe to raise the stakes a little. 1,335 at the moment. 1,335. I think 1.35 will be logical and be a smart move at this stage. At $1,335,000, would you put your front foot forward, grab it and snatch it at one point? We'll deal with them one-on-one. So close to have new proprietors here. At $1,340,000, just want to make sure you give it your best. Give it your all. Leave no stone unturned. At $1,340,000. Are we done? Going. First time. 1.34. Sir. Interest here. At $1,340,000. Our likely buyer at this stage at $1,340,000. Anything more? Victor, we need an answer quickly, please. At $1,340,000. Once. Twice. At $1,000,000. 3 stage, or you can go 10s again, nothing stopping you, absolutely. At $1,345,000, would you go 1,350? At $1,345,000 now, are we all done? Don't let it go, not at this price point. It's all at 1.3 Blackburn South over the last 5, 10, 15 years. Fantastic, proven track record. Whatever you choose to add a little bit extra today financially will prove to be an investment in decades to come. At $1,350,000. Sorry? On the market. There we go. Once. Twice. You started the bidding. You got the champagne there. Could you finish it? Third call. Bookend it. Maybe call it 1,355,000. At $1,350,000, the winning offer. We do sell. Contract is my hand. Once it's not sold, all worth it. We are selling. Contracts to be exchanged at $1,352,000. Time to get your weekends back now. Call it 1.36 at $1,352,000 once. Selling. Twice. 1,352,000. Going. Third 60 at 1,357. We sell it. Going once. 1,357,000. Twice. $1,357,000. Are we all done? For the third and final chance at 1.357 million. They'll be taking photos in front of the sold board with Casey. Instagram photos to come at $1,360,000. 365. You'll enjoy it all day, every day. 365 days of the year if you buy it. At $1,365,000 the offer. It is again $365,000. Any takers? Happy to go single if you like at 1,365,000. Once, twice, third call. You sure? Even a single? Done. Finished. Silent.